Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Side Event Battles. In this episode, again, I'm going to assault, and I don't know why I always say in this episode when it's the same thing that I do every episode. So, let's find a match, and let's get started. Alright, come on, let's find something, yeah, let's go. Alright. Come on. I really should be more patient, but it's always whenever I'm recording, I'm like, come on, don't be patient, just give me what I want faster and now and stuff. But occasionally, finding a match does take a while, which is why having friends to battle against is always nice, because then you can just, have a private match and then do it quickly. But then the problem with always playing with the same people is that then you learn each other's strategies, and then you know how to fight each other better. And it's kind of like what is it? Like if you're playing Super Smash Brothers or something and disconnected from the main server. What? I mean, in here the top right corner says disconnected from server. But I mean, if you haven't noticed, occasionally, oh look, there it is. Occasionally it'll say that it's not connected when it really is. But alright, here we go. Of course, this person is good. Really? Am I the only other one playing? That's why they... Oh well. So, gonna go with my same basic strategy, except instead of ninja monkeys, I'm actually going to go with Buccaneers as my camo lead busting. So, waiting for opponent to load. This is probably going to be another slow episode. I'm not really sure what makes it slow, and actually I just remembered what makes it slow, but I can't actually make it better, because if you were to zoom out on your screen, like lower the resolution, I guess, like if you click anywhere off the game, I'm not really sure how to describe it, but if you click any of the gray spots, like let me go here, okay, this person's talking to me. Alright, if you sort of left click here, or maybe even right click, and then do Control minus, then you can sort of zoom out, and it makes the game run a little bit faster. Sometimes, if you do it correctly, I guess, but if the other person isn't zoomed out already, then it won't go that much faster. So, there's that. But I don't want to do that here, because then I don't know how that'll affect the actual video quality and everything, so, yeah. Alright, this person obviously knows what they're doing, because they have much more battles under their belts, so I'm not gonna be all arrogant and be like, oh hey, can I beat you at round 12 like I did in the last episode. So ridiculous. But anyways, now that I've got that, I can actually start sending Bloons, and start saving up my money, because apparently I'm sure they have good strategy, but just because it's not my strategy, I'm like, hey, why aren't you doing what I'm doing? Isn't what I'm doing the best thing to do? Like, that's again another arrogant thing to think about, but because they only have 2 boomerang throwers, it seems like they might not do very good against this constant stream of reds, but maybe they're just waiting to upgrade them to Glaive Ricochet later or something. Or now they have 3 boomerang monkeys. That's strange that they would go with that. But maybe that is still a better strategy. Maybe it's cheaper and they still get the same amount of popping power or something. That's strange, but once I do get to 300 money every 60 seconds, or 6 seconds, not 60, come on, one more, and there we go. Then I switch over to 2 to send in the blue Bloons, which should be a good idea, I think. And I think it's once I get to 450 that I actually move on to the 3rd, because these cost 60. That means at about 360 I should probably be able to afford doing that. But I don't actually know. Let's see. And okay, they sold something. One of their boomerang throwers. Let's see. Once I get to 360, then I'll switch over to holding down 3. Oh, they've got a bionic boomer. That's nice. Okay, now once I'm... Okay, so now that I'm over 360, once I'm actually able to switch over to the next tier of Bloons that I can send over, that's when I'll switch over, obviously. Alright, so I should probably actually do something, because I did just lose a couple lives, but not that big a deal, because they've also lost a few lives. I think I should be okay. I think this should work alright. Alright, so, just checking out my money, making sure that I am actually gaining money. So this should be okay. Their bionic boomer is doing good. That is actually a good strategy, I guess. But I just prefer Glaive Ricochet. Alright, so once I get to 500, that's probably when, I think on round 6, I guess, is when you're able to send the third tier of Bloons. And then once I do that, then I'll start sending them. Alright, and I really don't need more than this Glaive Ricochet at the moment. But I will need camo detection in general, and then camo lead popping from the Buccaneers. So I kind of... yeah, now they're sending black Bloons. So what I'm going to do is put in this Buccaneer, which should help a little bit. Give it the Grape Shot to help out with that spread. Very helpful. And then once I give it Crow's Nest, that'll be good in case he sends any camo Bloons. And I still want to send in some more Bloons just to get some more money, even though now I need to sort of save my money to actually spend it on the Buccaneer rather than spending it on Bloons. But I do want to get more money, so that, because it is useful. Like, spending money on Bloons does help you get more money in the long run. But now I'm worried about the short-term money growth, because obviously I'm not really gaining that much current money. I'm just gaining income, but oh boy, this isn't a good idea. Oh man. Alright, and I should also, once I get the money, increase that a little bit more, and then get faster firing, or faster shooting, actually what it's called. Oh great, regrow Bloons, those are always never fun. That didn't make grammatical sense, but alright, with longer range that doesn't actually help that much, but alright, so he may actually win with this, just because Glaive Ricochet aren't always the best against regrow Bloons. But before, yeah, I'm actually not going to lose with that, but before I do anything else, I'm going to build another Glaive Ricochet, or actually no, I don't need another Glaive Ricochet, I need another Buccaneer. Because now that I have the cannon ship, that gives me camo lead detection, or camo lead busting. So now my next priority is just camo in general popping. Because now I can get through the camo lead layer, and then now hopefully I'll get the destroyer in time, so that the destroyer will get through the rest of the camo layers, and then Glaive Ricochet will just be good at getting everything else. So, and I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting how his darts from his Dartling gun don't make it through to mine, which obviously makes sense because you don't want his tower popping my tower or anything. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool looking, the way that it just stops halfway through. Alright, so now I've got the destroyer. Alright. And yeah, he has camo lead detection because of that Dartling gun. He might not, but I'm pretty sure he does. It's kind of hard to tell with the Dartling gun, just because I know he already has camo. I know he already has camo detection because it's a Dartling gun. So the camo aspect of the camo lead wouldn't work. But I'm not sure if he actually has the lead busting, because if you would think that a laser gun would be able to pop through lead, but actually it's only when you have the Bloontonium darts that it'll actually pop through lead. So let's see. Aha! He doesn't have the lead popping. So I don't even need to do anything. He might actually lose on his own. Alright, never mind. He got the plutonium darts, so now he can beat the lead. But that's pretty interesting. For a second there, he might have actually lost because he didn't have the plutonium, which means I could have sent those lead earlier, and I might have actually beaten him then, but oh well. And I know that if he's... Huh. That's kind of funny, but if he stalls, pretty much, if he doesn't let the balloons pop until it's almost at the end or something, then he can sort of drag out the length of the game and make more time pass so that we get more money, because obviously more time is passing and our income is based on time, not on the actual balloons that we're popping. So it's an interesting strategy. If you have ice towers, you can pretty much literally freeze the balloons and just stop them from progressing, and you can just gain a bunch of money that way. But obviously that can kind of frustrate some people who are just trying to, you know, record an episode in under 20 minutes. Hint, hint. But it's not that big a deal when I'm just playing on my own. And of course, because of the regrow ceramic, it's a little bit more difficult, but I have the 2 destroyers, which are pretty much 2 super monkeys, which are pretty awesome, and then the cannon ship, plus my other one. So, alright, just gonna get camo detection on that last ship, and then I'm going to go with some more glaive ricochet, because 3 destroyers should be enough for a Moab, plus the glaive ricochet that I'll be sending. And I'm actually instead going to work on sending in some more balloon waves to increase my income even more, because of course more income means more money, and more money, more problem solved. Like I said that one time, that I don't think I actually, I think I said it in a video of mine, but oh well. Alright, so I'm just going to send in these yellows to help out with my income. And the higher tier balloons that you send, the more your income goes up. Except for once you get to a point over here, you actually start losing income when you start sending in like BFBs and Moabs and stuff. So it's kind of a tricky thing to master on what balloons you want to send at what point to get the best income. And then if you want to send like a ZOMG at your enemy, it's going to cost you your income and your money. So you could potentially get to a point where you have 0 income and you have 0 money to get more income with. And I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I mean, obviously never on my end, but that's pretty dangerous to think about. And because I keep running out of money before I get more money, I guess, if that makes sense, when I'm sending these balloons, I'm going to switch over to green to try to get a little bit more of a stable income increase, increasing income. And yeah, like I said, the destroyers are doing pretty good, popping everything, and he's not really sending anything extra. Glaive ricochet is doing fine. Alright, so he's probably just saving up his money for this factory to help get rid of the Moabs, most likely. Or maybe even the ceramic. And yep, he's sending a Moab at me. And some regen ceramic. Alright. Well, at least my destroyers are good enough to attack it from that far of a distance, which is pretty awesome. My glaive ricochet is helping out with those other balloons that are not Moab. But the 3 destroyers, they should be able to handle that Moab, because I think he even sent it in half health, maybe? I don't remember, or I didn't pay much attention. And it actually has regrow ceramic inside. He sent a regrow Moab at me. It's pretty cool that he thinks I'm actually worth that much effort. But apparently I am, because I beat it. Alright, so that's interesting. Still trying to increase my income some more, so that I don't have to worry too much about money. But it is getting a little bit later in the rounds, so I am going to have to worry about putting in some more glaive ricochet to help out with getting all the normal balloons while the destroyer works on the actual Moabs. But obviously the destroyers are doing pretty good at just popping everything. Alright, so once I get to 1100, then I'll switch over back to the yellows to help out with that. And alright, so he's actually losing quite a few. Oh wow, he lost completely. That was interesting. I didn't think he was going to lose like that. Alright, well, see, and look, it says it's disconnected, but then you just click it, try reconnecting, and huzzah, I'm connected to the server. Alright. So again, I still need 250, so that's going to take a while and don't need anything else. So apparently that's how you win on that stage. Alright, and this looks like it's broken or something, like a bug, or I don't know, maybe I'm just not reading that right or something? I don't know. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.